Hi guys, it's Kelly here from Kelly & Co, and today I'm going to do a video on plant care in winter. Our plants, our indoor plants, need a little bit different care during the winter months than they do in summer. So I've got a list on my laptop and I'm just going to go through it and explain the points to you. So first of all, don't propagate. I know we want to, and I'm sure we still all do, but winter is a time for plants to rest. There are a few plants that will go dormant, so they won't grow at all. There'll be no new leaves, no extra roots, nothing like that, and that's absolutely fine. As soon as spring comes along, they'll just pop back up. But for our other plants that don't go dormant, it's still rest time. So we still want to give them a break. We want to let them kind of regroup and get the energy back, rest, and get ready for spring, where we can go crazy, trimming, propagating, all that kind of stuff. So I know it's hard, but try and not propagate them. Number two is more light. So in winter, obviously the days are shorter, it gets darker earlier, mornings are darker, so we want to get as much light as possible for our plants. So what you need to do is have a look around your house and see where your plants are. Hopefully you'll have a good idea of how much light each of your indoor plants needs. So you can kind of adjust it, and maybe a case of moving them around the house, moving them slightly closer to the windows. Although on my next point I talk about drafts, so just be careful with windows. We just want to get them as much sunlight as possible. So my next point is drafts and frost. If you have your plants too close to your windows, and this is more of a case down south, in Invercargill, Dunedin, Christchurch a little bit, it gets so cold that if you have plants like hanging in your window or on the windowsill, they can actually get frostbite, and you don't want that for your plants. There is coming back from it, but it's not ideal. Also, you want to watch out for drafts coming in through the windows if you're in an older house, under the doors. Again, with your heat pump, which I've talked about before, as long as you kind of counteract your heat pump with moisture, then you should be fine. But yeah, really cold, freezing drafts from winter are not good for your plants. The next one might sound a little funny, but it's clean your windows. On your windows, obviously dust and dirt and stuff build up, and it kind of leaves a film across it, and sunlight can't get in properly. And especially with the limited amount of sunlight we have in winter, we need to get as much of that sun onto the plants as possible. So just cleaning your windows with just a microfiber cloth or a window cloth or anything, just wipe them down. It's going to help that sun get in through the windows onto your plants. You need to clean the leaves on your plants. It might sound silly, but it's so easy. You just get a microfiber cloth or something really soft, just with water, and just wipe the leaves down. That's kind of doing the same thing as you're doing with the windows. You're getting rid of that film so the sunlight can get to the leaf properly and it can photosynthesize, and that's going to help with your growth. The last point I have is water your plants less. I know most of us are chronic overwaterers, but in winter your plants do not need nearly as much water as they do during summer. So really dial that back. If you can get a moisture meter, my favorite thing ever, makes it so easy. You can check each plant, just pop it in, it'll tell you if it's dry, moist or wet, and you can go from there. So easy, it's going to save you so much time and money with your plants. Same with fertilizer. So fertilizer helps your plants grow. It's going to help them pop out new leaves, establish roots, and really helps give them a boost. So in winter you want your plants to rest, so you don't really need to fertilize that often. There are some plants that will still need fertilizer. There are a few that will still grow a little in winter, but really dial the fertilizer back. Like if you're fertilizing once a week, maybe tone it back to once a month. Just judge your plants. You can tell by looking at them, you know them, to see what they need. So those are my few tips on plant care in the winter. I hope they were helpful. If you have any questions or anything, as usual, put them in the comments down below and I will get back to you. Otherwise, hit me up on my Facebook page, Kelly & Co Plants, and like this video and subscribe. That would be amazing. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye.